I'm Hylander. Welcome to my Extreme. Today, we're going to do the jelly mushroom caves, and the next video is full of all the lore, the Degasi, ship survivors. So right now, we're just packing my little sea moth, making sure I got plenty of air. I was thinking about plenty of air. Because we're going to go down into, we're going to go deep into, look at some underwater structures. And I was thinking back when I was an instructor, my dad was my dive master, and we had a diving business. And without students, we just went off, just me and him, just to dive this small little lake with an underwater structure. And that's why this video just started thinking about this. I was packing my extra air. So we go down, and there's low visibility, so we decided to put on a buddy line. So there's this, this couple feet of rope between us. And after the dive, it was cool, but it was low visibility, just some compass runs. So we come up, and we start to go in. And my dad's a big dude, and so a lot of muscle. When he decides to do something, he's like gone. So we started heading in, but we forgot to take the buddy line off. So he just takes off, and I'm just like, whoa, getting towed behind him. So as he's going as hard, he's going fast, he's going hard, and I'm back there water skiing, and he stops. I'm like, damn, I wish he's gonna make it all the way in before he figures this out. And he's like, do you feel current? And I was like, this flat little lake. Yes, I think I feel a current. He turns around, he just like starts going. I'm back there, got my hands behind my head, I'm just relaxing, he stops again. And so the moral of this whole thing is, make sure you always have plenty of air, even when you're through diving, because a relative may try and drown you. That's what happened. It's like, he tried to drown me. It's like that buddy line was no longer a friendly line. So, yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about that.
Integrating new PDA data.
So, the water filtration system is so cool. Unfortunately, when I got back to the base and looked at it, I was like, I don't know how to make it. There's a part that I just haven't figured out yet. I'll get there, but it's kind of disappointed. It's like aerogel, I don't know how to do that. I know it's not that big of a deal. I could look it up, but I'm trying to do this, as much as I can, play like for the first time through it. And believe me, I get help when I need it. I mean, I'll give a shout out to iZombie. Back in the day when I was playing, it's like I drank pretty heavy, and without his help on a lot of things, getting parts, I don't think I would have ever finished the game. But now I'm doing really good. I think I mastered getting my life back. And so now this is what I do with my time. I do things that are important, like Subnautica. So yeah, this is just me going through, trying to stay away from the stingers. Look at the bulkheads on here, reinforced bulkheads. It's a lot of lithium. But yeah, it's kind of funny. It's like if I made a base with all that reinforced bulkheads, I don't think it'd ever fall apart. But yeah, you look at that in the bedroom. You said the bedroom's like totally twisted. The glasses. Okay, here another PDA. Like I said, I'm going to cover the PDAs in the next, all the lore and the storyline up to this point. So that'll be in the next video. So that kind of allows me in this video to tell stories and ramble. Right, look, here's the bedroom. Look at that. It's like, it's kind of neat because I'm gonna set up a bedroom for myself, but it's like, do I really want this open thing? Because every bedroom I see, like in this environment in Subnautica, it's like, it makes it look like you're gonna drown.
Integrating new PDA data.
I'm getting a couple plants down here. I always try and scan whatever, get it in my database. Take samples. Just something I do. So I may not have a purpose for it or a use, but who knows? You never know what. I'm so used to playing like pre-development that the authors, the writers, could change something, you know. So here we get in our modification station parts. We already had one from a previous wreck. We'll get them all here. Even if I didn't have, you know, one, I'd still get the modification station. We're also going to get a nuclear power plant fragment. I never used them before. I didn't really, with the bio generator or the thermal generator, I didn't see any need to make those. Just like, maybe we'll try it this time. But we got one piece. Okay, shell, basically getting gold and diamonds. And then the most important thing here is magnetite. It's like I get a couple pieces of magnetite and I'm good. That gives me enough to make a HUD chip in my helmet, so that whatever the scanner room finds, it'll report into my helmet, so I can just go right to each little piece. It's kind of why I kind of waited on the scanner room. I had that for a while. Could have used the cameras, but I didn't think it was real efficient. So these little cases, that's about all we're going to get from these platforms. But I always try, so you can see where the platform is. I always go back to the Degasi wreck. You can see the compass heading, you can see the depth, and you can see the distance. So I do that on all 4 of these platforms. Basically, there's a couple of those, you know, it's like we just got a battery or something. Another one will have a first aid kit. We already have the floodlight, which I always call the stadium light. I don't know why. It's hard to change once you get something wrong in your head. Like, one of the things you'll see in the next video is like, I call the Irradian arm of, you know, of where we're supposed to put the phase gate. Irradian. It's like, I call it Adrian. It's like I just can't help but not call it Adrian. It's like I know it's spelled wrong. I can't even fix the editing and say, oh wait, I meant to, you know, I meant to say, because they still say it wrong. It's like, it has nothing to do with the spelling. My phonetic, I don't know. I see it wrong, and then I just can't get it out of my head. I'm good at memorizing the wrong stuff. Yeah, I actually spent a lot of time. Actually, if you notice, look at how much air I have. I've actually gone back, created the super air tank, and is coming back and film this just because it just took so much time down here trying to find everything, and once when I knew where it was so easy to just come down and film, you know, this for the first time, because I'm running 2 saves, and yeah, it helps me from, you know, locking out, being able to discover something for the first time. Yeah, my first playthrough is atrocious. It's me being methodical, trying to make sure I don't miss anything. It's just a lot of extra time trying to be thorough. But once when I figure it out, then I come back, film it, so you don't have to live through all the jerky, indecisive gameplay. So I put a beacon at the beginning of the jelly cave. Even though it has one down at the bottom, it just makes it easier to know exactly where the cave is. It has more than one opening also. So here we go. This is a part that I really enjoyed, being able to make the scanner room. I put it on the my fabrication tee where I keep all the lockers pretty much the same. I was hoping to maybe extend that tube so I can put more wall lockers on it. Let's see what happens later. See, I turn to the right, and then yeah, I'm hoping to get a lot more wall lockers right down there. It's kind of why I put it right there. And then now here we make the HUD chip, and once you make it, it automatically inserts it into your dive suit or your equipment. There it is on the right. Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. Okay, now we need a distance because it's really short range. So we need magnetite to make a distance module. We already have the materials to make a speed module, so I go ahead and make one of those as well. There we go. This is a general setup. Now, in order to get 2 more distant modules, we need more magnetite, so we are going to do some magnetite mining. And this is the way it's done. Magnetite mining. You know, it does take a while for the scanner room to map out and find all the equipment, so I really think that at least one speed upgrade is really important. There have been times where I put if I'm going to leave the base for a while and I don't need any information real quick, I won't put in the speed module. I'll just put 4 distance modules. But for a general purpose, it's 3-1. And of course, magnetite is down into the Jellyshroom cavern system. I don't want to waste your time. I just want to kind of just give an example of you know, how you can just zoom in right to each piece. And so that's pretty much enough just to show. I actually did do a whole full haul of magnetite out of here But that's how we mine. And it's one thing to remember, it's like towards the end of the video you see it's like scanning for silver. Basically, if you have a prawn suit, you can do that because you can find pure silver in large clumps. We can't mine that without a prawn suit. So what we actually are going to be looking for, we need silver. We start looking for the different types of stone. We look for sandstone, and then we go out and hope we find silver, because as you know, sandstone makes lead, it does gold and silver, so you just hope that silver pops up. But yeah, here we go. We have a fully functional scanner room now. And you can watch the blue expand. It only takes a little bit because of the speed. Look at that. That didn't take very long at all. So, yeah, I think that's pretty cool. That's how you mine. I'm a miner. Many years of hard rock mining. Did a lot of stuff. Alright, I'm Hylander, and have a great day.